Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm Assoc, Prof. Yasser Madany, and I'm delighted to have you here today. I'm a senior member of IEEE and URSI. Today, we will dive into an exciting introduction to presentation applications within the realm of information technology. Over the next few minutes, I'll guide you through the key concepts and innovations in this field. So let's get started and explore what's ahead. Let's take a moment to look at the outline for today's presentation. On this slide, I want to walk you through the key points we'll be covering. First, we'll start with an overview of the main concepts to set the stage. Then, we'll dive into the specific topics and how they connect to the overall theme of our discussion. Throughout, I'll highlight what's most important so you can see how each piece fits into the bigger picture. This outline is designed to give you a clear roadmap of where we're headed and ensure we stay focused on the core messages that matter most. Let's take a moment to look at this overview slide. Here, I want to highlight the key points that will guide us through the rest of the presentation. First, we'll be diving into the main concepts that underpin our topic, making sure we understand the essentials. I'll explain how these ideas connect to the overall theme, emphasizing their importance and relevance. This overview is designed to set the stage, so as we move forward, everything will start to come together more clearly. Think of this as a roadmap that will help us navigate the detailed information ahead with confidence. Let's talk about slides for a moment. A slide is basically a single page within a presentation. It's like a snapshot of the information you're sharing. When you're working with Microsoft software, such as PowerPoint, you can easily add, delete, or even reorder these slides. For example, if you want to change the flow of your presentation, just drag and drop slides into the right order. Or, if you need to update a point, you can delete a slide and replace it with new content. This flexibility is what makes creating presentations so efficient. Remember, a presentation is made up of these individual slides, each one helping to tell your story clearly and effectively. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and deliver visual presentations. These applications are incredibly useful for communicating ideas clearly and engagingly, whether you're in a business meeting, a classroom, or a conference. They allow us to combine text, images, charts, and multimedia elements to make our messages more impactful. Essentially, a presentation application is the backbone of modern visual communication, helping us connect with our audience and make our points stick. Throughout this presentation, you'll see how these tools are essential for effective communication in almost any professional setting. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and display information in a visually engaging way. These applications are essential for communicating ideas effectively, whether you're giving a business pitch, a classroom lecture, or a project update. They allow us to combine text, images, charts, and multimedia elements seamlessly. The key point here is that presentation applications are all about enhancing our message and making it easier for our audience to understand and remember what we're sharing. As we move through this presentation, keep in mind that mastering these tools can significantly improve how we connect with our audience and deliver our ideas confidently. Let's talk about formatting slides. When we say formatting slides, we're referring to the way we make our slides visually appealing and easy to understand. It's about choosing the right fonts, colors, and layouts to keep our audience engaged. Now, what exactly is a presentation application? Essentially, it's a software tool that helps us create, edit, and organize our slides. Think of programs like PowerPoint or Google Slides. That's what we mean by presentation applications. These tools allow us to add text, images, charts, and even multimedia to make our points clearer and more impactful. The key is to use formatting wisely, highlight important information with bold or color, keep things consistent, and avoid clutter. Good formatting isn't just about looks. It's about making sure our message is communicated effectively. When our slides are well formatted, they support our overall presentation theme and help keep the audience focused. So, understanding how to format your slides properly is a crucial skill. It enhances clarity, maintains interest, and makes your message memorable. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and deliver visual presentations. These applications are essential in many settings, whether you're in business, education, or even community events, because they make your ideas clear and engaging. They typically include features like slide creation, text formatting, inserting images or videos, and sometimes even animations to make your message more dynamic. The key point is that a presentation application simplifies the process of transforming your thoughts into a visual story that captures your audience's attention. When we think about the overall theme of effective communication, these tools are fundamental. They help us convey our message clearly and professionally. So, understanding what a presentation application is lays the foundation for mastering how to use it effectively. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and deliver visual presentations. These applications make it easier to communicate ideas clearly and effectively, whether you're in a meeting, a classroom, or giving a talk. They typically include features like templates, text formatting, images, charts, and even multimedia elements to make your presentation engaging. The key point here is that presentation applications are all about enhancing your message with visual support. As we move through this presentation, you'll see how these tools are essential for making your ideas stand out and connect with your audience. What is a presentation application? Well, in simple terms, it's a software tool designed to help us create, design, and deliver visual presentations. These applications are essential because they allow us to organize our ideas clearly and communicate them effectively to our audience. They often include features like slide templates, text formatting, images, charts, and sometimes even multimedia elements like videos or audio. The key point here is that presentation applications make it easier to craft professional-looking presentations without needing advanced design skills. They also help us keep our content engaging and visually appealing, which is crucial for holding our audience's attention. Understanding what a presentation application is ties directly into our overall goal of becoming more effective communicators, whether for business, education, or other fields. So, in essence, these tools are powerful aids that support us in delivering our messages clearly and confidently. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and deliver visual presentations. These applications are essential because they allow us to communicate ideas clearly and effectively, especially when sharing information with an audience. A presentation application typically offers features like slide creation, text formatting, inserting images or videos, and even animations to make our message more engaging. The goal is to make our content visually appealing while supporting our spoken words. Connecting this to the overall theme of our presentation, understanding what a presentation application is helps us appreciate the tools that enable us to share ideas professionally and confidently. It's about transforming our thoughts into a compelling visual story that captures our audience's attention. Now, let's talk about what a presentation application is. Essentially, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and deliver presentations. These applications make it easy to put together slides that are visually appealing and clearly communicate our ideas. They include features like templates, text formatting, images, charts, and even multimedia elements to enhance our message. The key point is that a presentation application streamlines the entire process, allowing us to focus on the content and how we want to connect with our audience. This ties into the overall theme of effective communication, using the right tools to make our messages clear and impactful. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help you create, organize, and deliver visual presentations effectively. These applications provide a range of features like templates, text formatting, images, and even multimedia integration to make your message clear and engaging. Essentially, they help turn your ideas into visually appealing slides that support your spoken words. Throughout this presentation, we've seen how important it is to communicate your message clearly, and using a presentation application makes that process much smoother. It's about enhancing your storytelling and ensuring your audience stays engaged with professional-looking visuals. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and deliver visual presentations. These applications are incredibly useful because they allow us to combine text, images, charts, and multimedia to communicate ideas effectively. The key point here is that a good presentation application makes it easier to engage your audience and clarify your message. When we think about the overall theme of effective communication, these tools are essential in helping us present information in a clear and compelling way. They're not just about making slides, they're about making ideas memorable. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a type of software designed to help us create, organize, and deliver visual content for our presentations. These tools make it easy to combine text, images, charts, and even multimedia elements into a cohesive and engaging message. The key point here is that presentation applications are built to enhance how we communicate ideas to an audience. They're not just about making slides, they're about making our messages clearer and more impactful. Throughout this course, we've been exploring various tools and techniques to improve our communication skills, and understanding what a presentation application is helps us leverage technology effectively. It's all about making our presentations more professional, engaging, and easy to follow. Let's take a closer look at some of the key business elements we often use in presentations: charts, graphs, tables, and spreadsheets. These tools are essential for visualizing data and making complex information easier to understand. They help us tell a story with numbers, making our points clearer and more impactful. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and deliver these kinds of visual and textual content effectively. It streamlines the process of putting together professional-looking presentations, whether we're showcasing data, presenting ideas, or reporting on progress. Understanding how to use these elements within a presentation application is crucial because it enhances our ability to communicate persuasively and keep our audience engaged. So, as we move forward, keep in mind that mastering these tools is a key part of delivering compelling business communications. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and deliver visual presentations. These applications allow us to combine text, images, charts, and multimedia to communicate ideas effectively. They're essential in both educational and professional settings because they help us engage our audience and make our message clear. The key point here is that these tools are more than just slides. They're about telling a story and enhancing our communication. Connecting this to the overall theme, understanding presentation applications is crucial because they are the foundation for creating compelling and impactful presentations that can influence and inform our audience. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help you create, organize, and deliver visual presentations. These applications typically include features that let you add text, images, charts, and even multimedia elements to make your message more engaging. The key point here is that they are all about enhancing communication, making your ideas clearer and more impactful. When we think about the overall theme of effective communication, presentation applications are essential tools because they help us present information in a way that's both professional and compelling. They're not just about putting slides together, they're about telling a story and connecting with your audience. So, what exactly is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help us create, organize, and deliver visual and textual content for presentations. These applications allow us to craft slides that combine text, images, charts, and multimedia to communicate ideas effectively. They are essential in both educational and professional settings because they help keep our audience engaged and make complex information easier to understand. Think of it as a digital canvas where we can bring our ideas to life in a structured and visually appealing way. Overall, presentation applications are vital for sharing our message clearly and confidently. Now, let's talk about sharing and printing slides, which are important steps in the presentation process. When you're finished creating your slides, you might want to share them with others or print them out for reference. Sharing can be done easily through email or cloud services, making it simple for colleagues or clients to view your work. Printing slides is also useful, especially if you want to provide handouts or review material offline. This leads us to the question, what is a presentation application? Well, it's a software tool designed to help you create, organize, and deliver visual presentations. These applications give you the flexibility to design engaging slides, incorporate images, charts, and multimedia, and then easily share or print your work. The key takeaway here is that a good presentation application isn't just about making slides look nice. It's about making your message clear and accessible to your audience, whether through digital sharing or printed materials. This is all part of the bigger picture of effective communication, which is what we're aiming for in this whole presentation. When delivering a presentation, it's important to focus on a few key points. First, speak clearly and confidently, making sure your audience can hear and understand you. Second, maintain eye contact and use natural gestures to keep your audience engaged and connected with your message. Third, remember to pace yourself. Don't rush through your points, but also avoid lingering too long on one slide. Connect your points to the overall theme of your presentation to reinforce your message and make it more memorable. And finally, be prepared to adapt if needed. Read your audience and adjust your delivery to keep their interest high. Delivering effectively is about more than just the content. It's about how you communicate it. Let's look at some key suggestions for creating impactful slides. First, it's important to add data and remarks that clearly and briefly support your main points. This helps your audience grasp the message without getting lost in details. Second, when dealing with complex ideas, use visual aids like images, charts, graphs, or videos. These tools make it easier for your audience to understand and remember the information. Lastly, design your presentation to be visually appealing and engaging. An attractive slide captures attention and keeps your audience interested throughout. Remember, the goal is to communicate your message effectively and maintain their engagement from start to finish. This slide doesn't contain enough information. That's why we're moving to the next slide. Thank you all for your attention. If you'd like to get in touch or discuss any of the topics we've covered today, here are my contact details. You can reach me at my email addresses, Dr. Yasser, madany@yahoo.com or contact@madany.com. Additionally, feel free to connect with me through my IEE email, madany@iee.org. For more information about my work and projects, visit my website at https://imadany.com. Once again, thank you very much for your time and engagement.